Is network marketing predatory? Network marketing takes on the characteristics of the distributor promoting it. Network marketing is not one way or the other. Network marketing, the opportunity takes on the characteristics of the person that's promoting it. Are there predatory people involved in network marketing? Absolutely. Absolutely. Honestly, and I hate to even say this, but back in, I want to say 99, maybe 97, I wrote a book. I think it's still available, the CD and the book. I think it's still available on Amazon. It's called Why the Masses of Network Marketers Are Frustrated, Confused, and Don't Have a Clue What They're Doing. That was the name of it. And it's more, the concept in that book, and I think the CD's still out there, is more valid today than when it was recorded. It is, because when you step back, and again, this is my perspective, and I hate saying this, but it's the truth. If you look at network marketing today, you have what I call 3%ers. And 3%ers tend to be predatory. Not all of them. Not all of them. There's some really good people out there. But 3%ers, that's 3% of the population. They're movers or shakers or entrepreneurs. Get out of my way. I'll go make it happen. And they're going to make it happen no matter what they do, no matter what niche they're involved with. They're just driven people. I'm very driven. I'm extremely driven. I'm very competitive. But I'm not predatory. And that drive is just something that I had when I was a kid playing sports, I think. But so you have 3%ers, you have 70% of the population, and you have 27%. So when I look, a lot of people talk about the 80-20 rule. But I think in network marketing, it's different. You've got 3%ers, 27%ers, 70%ers. And 70% of the population had been told lies, been lied to. They've been sold a pipe dream, not just in network marketing, but in general. They've been told what they want to hear so people could sell them what they want to sell them. That's 70% of the population. 70% of the population is going to die with their music still in them. One of the most powerful quotes I ever heard was Helen Keller, and she said, "Hell starts when the person you are meets the person you could have become." Man, hell starts when the person you are meets the person you could have become. And these 70% of the people are programmed for failure. They're programmed for mediocrity. They've never even thought about the opportunity of creating wealth, of becoming free, of even making an extra $300 a month seems just off the charts, crazy, wild to them. Okay, they're consumed with entertainment. They take the 10 to 15 hours a week that they could be devoted to becoming self-educated, because Jim Rohn told us formal education will make you a living. If you become self-educated, you can create a fortune. So there's 70% of the population that could become self-educated. They could find the right opportunity, the right mentorship, the right team at the right time in history, that have the right systems in place for developing the right skill sets and mindsets. And 70% of the population could tap into that world and learn, grow, develop, improve, get better, refine their skills, and change their life. 27% of the population are honest people. They're hardworking. They're looking for opportunity. They just want somebody to tell them the truth and show them what to do and help them develop the proper skill sets and mindsets to be in the marketplace progress month after month after month. They want to progress. They don't want to just stay in the social club with the cool kids that are calling them a rock star, even though they've never done anything. I mean, they're looking for truth. They're looking for substance. 27% of the population. And you take those people, you can build an empire. And then 3% of the people used to be in the 27 of the people left in this profession. A lot of the 3%ers have been around 25, 30, 35, 40 years. Some of them have been around as long as I have. And they remember Jim Rohn. They saw Zig Ziglar when he lived. They got fired up with those truths. Those truths. You know, you can have anything in life you want if you help enough other people get what they want. They know that time management is the best kept secret of the rich. You know, they were exposed to that, and they know it's true. I call it wisdom of the ages concepts. And some people were able to get that wisdom of the ages from their head to their heart and then pass it along to these 27%ers who in turn can pass along to others, who can pass along to others, who can pass it along to others. So the 3%ers has to pass along to the 27%ers, because the 70%ers are going to hear it, but they think it applies to everybody except them. They don't understand what they talk about comes about. They don't understand what the mind can conceive and believe it can achieve. They have no belief in themselves. They don't understand that the only reason they are where they are in their life is because of what's gone into their mind. And to change where they are, they can change it if they change what goes into their mind. They don't get that. They don't believe that applies to them. They don't understand that they are where they are because by the time they were 12, the authority figures in their life, the parents and the environment in which they were raised, the people around them, their parents, the authority figures, the teachers, created these brain cell patterns about who they are, what they were capable of, what their potential was by the time they're 12 years old. And then what they do is they reinforce those thoughts over and over and over in their own mind the rest of their life. And then so by the time they're 12, they're told, you're never going to amount to anything. You live here. Everybody that lives here ends up in jail, are on welfare, blah, blah, blah. They're programmed with all this crap by the time they're 12, and then they just reinforce that negativity. And then maybe they find an environment or a network marketing world or a mentor that says, you know what, that's not true. You can reprogram your mind for success. And they start down this pattern, but they're constantly being sucked back by, I call it a whirlpool, that wants to pull them back into their programmed perceptions. And they're programmed, but they're programmed perceptions about themselves. And they can change those program perceptions, and they can develop new program perceptions about what's available to them and what they're capable of. But they're not going to do it if it's not constantly reinforced by a team. This is important. They can break out of that, but not if they're not constantly, if truth, if wisdom of the ages is not constantly reinforced, not by one mentor, but by a team of people that used to be where they are and have broken out and have developed new program perceptions about life and success and their upside potential. It takes more than one person. It takes a team of people that understand wisdom of the ages concepts, believe in wisdom of the ages concepts, and have experienced it, have come through this process. And see, that's what we offer at Calvert Marketing Group that nobody else does. That's what we offer. I can give you the story after story after story after story after story of people that, yes, we worked with 20 years ago, but also the people we've worked with in the last 3, 4, 5 years who have broken out of their program perceptions and said, you know what, maybe I could get out of this awful job in corporate America that I hate. Dale says I could possibly replace my income within 18 months if I give this 10 to 15 hours a week of focused effort doing the right thing. How would it feel to be able to walk out of my job? How would it feel to be able to be free? How would it be able to make double what I'm doing full-time, part-time? How would it be to be able to create wealth out here, to have money that I could actually invest in a duplex or in other investments, maybe some crypto assets or whatever? What if I did tap into this world, this team of people that have come through this path and are now living their dream? I hope people are hearing this, because here's what network marketing looks like today. This group is gone. Now, it's all we have at Calvert Marketing Group. This is our culture right here. But you have 70%, 27%, and then you got 3%. And 3%ers, unfortunately, a lot of them have become predatory. They got a bunch of people, a bunch of followers. They've been following them for years. Those followers, you would think, would stop at some point. You would think they would stop at some point and say, I've been following this dude for 10 years. I've been following this beach babe lady group for 5 years. I've been following whoever. All these self-proclaimed network marketing gurus that are all over the YouTubes and all over the internet. You would think that they would say, I've been following them for 5 years. How have I progressed? How have I really progressed? And sometimes I just want to shake people and say, look, to thy own self be true. You know what the answer is. You know. I tell people, give me 1 year. 1 year. 1 year. Give me 10 to 15 hours a week. Plug into what we share with you, the mindset development, the skill set development. Give me 1 year and your life will change in ways that you can't imagine. And see, everybody might say that, fluff, 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 fluff. But what we have are the stories that have been created over the last year, 3 years, 5 years. And yes, you can go back 20, 25 years ago. But what we were doing 25 years ago, the basic foundational philosophy is the same today. It's the same today. It hasn't changed. Build people, people will build the business. Build people, people build the business. So what's changed, Dale? What's changed is, it's not the wisdom of the ages principles haven't changed. It's once the internet hit, then you had all these self-proclaimed gurus that I'm going to show you how to blog every day and be perceived to be a network marketing professional. I mean, you go back, and I've talked about this stuff, guys. I've talked about it for years. I haven't been numb about it. I mean, go back and listen to the podcast. Who wants to be perceived to be? I don't want to be perceived to be nothing. I want to be who I am. I want to raise real leaders. I want to teach people how to become real leaders. Perceived to be. And see, that's the world in which we live in, especially in network marketing. It's a bunch of smoke and mirrors. You know, make sure you put your lifestyle photos on Instagram or TikTok or whatever it is today. Fake it till you make it. No. Do it, then talk about it. Do it, then talk about it. You know, a few years ago I did an article. It's at mlmhelp.com, but it was like at the time we were doing research, and it was like there was over 40,000 self-proclaimed network marketing gurus, ninjas, coaches, whatever. And you had all these newbies that were taught, go on YouTube and talk about, call yourself a network marketing coach and position yourself as a guru or as a coach, and then you'll attract people to your team. What a crock of BS. Because the people that you're looking for, the only people that are going to watch that crap, the only ones are the 70%ers, 70% that would rather watch and somebody calling themselves something they're not than the cat videos that they normally watch and waste time with every day with their entertainment. You aren't going to attract anybody that you really want. See, attraction marketing is the biggest flawed concept in the world for network marketing. It's great if you run a dry cleaners, if you're a real estate agent. There's a lot of ways attraction marketing works. Okay, but not in network marketing, because network marketing is not about attracting a following. Well, I've said many times over the years, the only reason I sponsor somebody is to eliminate them as soon as possible. Attraction marketing, network marketing is not about developing a following. In network marketing, we're in the leadership development business. We're looking for people that are sick and tired of being sick and tired, that are career frustrated, that we can help develop the skill sets, mindsets around systems that will develop the next wave of leaders. It's so flawed. It's so flawed. So this business model, yes, it's extremely predatory, because these people, many of them which were solid wisdom of the ages leaders 10 years ago, well, maybe not 20 years ago, have realized that it's so much easier to just tell people what they want to hear so you can sell them what they want to sell them, than trying to take somebody that has been programmed for mediocrity their whole life and help them reprogram their mind for success. You talk about a challenge. It's difficult. And I cannot tell you how many times in the last year I have told people on our team, look, dude, dudette, you should be beyond that by now. You should be beyond that by now. I would like to tell this story, but everybody would know who it is that's on our team or that's worked with us. But I am just, sometimes it just blows my mind, people that just the short blips of insanity that people can have. It's hard to get away from that foo-foo dust. Everybody's searching for it. There's reasons people fail, there's reasons people succeed. Yes, network marketing, 70%ers, 27%ers, 3%ers. Unfortunately, a lot of these people are predatory. Their whole focus appears to be not help people progress and move forward. Their whole focus appears to be do what I need to do, say what I need to say, stroke their ego, so they'll stay on auto ship one more month. And we call those people leaders. Real leaders develop other leaders. Most of these people never look behind the curtain. They never ask themselves, who is this person? Why should I be following them? So yeah, network marketing is predatory. But there's a lot of phenomenal people in network marketing as well. But you know what? Every industry can be predatory, I assume. Here's the secret to network marketing success. Don Fowler wrote about it 35, 40 years ago. And this is the real secret. I've got a whole webinar training just on this. But here's the secret. Dale, I have to be able to teach Kamala how to teach Alan to teach Dave. I have to be able to teach Kamala how to teach Alan to teach Dave to teach Tina. Now, how does that happen? Only one way it can happen, not by Dale's personality, not by Kamala's personality or Alan's personality or anybody else's personality. Only systems duplicate. Systems can duplicate. I can teach systems to people that can turn around and teach system to teach system to teach system to teach system. So what are the systems? The first system is how to launch your business. How do you launch it? What's the launch process? After it's launched, now what do? We have to generate leads. For what? For customer acquisition is number one. Customer acquisition. I'm talking about real customers. I'm not talking about the way most network marketers look at customers. Most network marketers look at customers. Well, my team members are my customers. If your team members are your customers, your upside potential is limited. It's limited, dude. If your team members are your customers, your upside potential is limited. You got to get outside of your little network marketing team box and find real customers with products or services that provide real value to them, that they enjoy consuming or using, that they might tell other people who tell other people who tell other people. And see, that's a big problem in network marketing today that's just been totally overlooked. But let me go back. Launch it, customer acquisition. See, right now for the company that we're getting ready to launch, help launch coming up, all my time is around the customer acquisition part of this business, because how are we going to acquire customers? It's going to be easier than anything I've ever done, because the market is passionate and they're looking and they want to learn and they love the product. And again, it's not some consumable product. It's not a lotion potion that's over, as I've talked about for years. But anyway, so launch it, customer acquisition, and then how are we going to recruit? Because if you can recruit 3 to 5 new team members, who are team members? Not network marketing junkies that have been in the social club for 20 years. These are people, in many cases, have never been involved in network marketing, who've been career frustrated, who are sick and tired of living their life in a cubicle, are behind a desk, are standing in a retail outlet, people that are sick and tired of being sick and tired, people that are career frustrated. So you recruit 3 to 5 of those people every single month to your team. You got great customer base. If you recruit 3 to 5 people like that every month, then you can control your financial destiny if you have the systems in place to help them launch their business correctly and develop a real customer base. And I could go on, but that's the foundation of it. So again, network marketing is the greatest opportunity in the history of the world to help average people with above average desire create success. Unfortunately, most of those people have been brainwashed to the point over the last 10, 15 years, they don't know who to believe. They don't know who to listen to. They've listened to the wrong people. So many self-proclaimed gurus over the last 10, 15, 20 years who've been telling them what they want to hear so they can sell them what they want to sell them. Seminar seats, blogging platforms, and the list goes on and on and on and on. So I've just figured out that anybody that checks out whatever I'm doing and the people that are with us and their stories will quickly understand that the philosophy that we talk about, this leadership development philosophy based upon wisdom of the ages, principles and concepts, is valid. It is extremely hard to penetrate all the foo-foo dust and all the fluff and all the crap that people have been told for the last 20 years. Because in general, people are looking for something as close to nothing as possible. It's like, Dale, show me how to sit on the couch and play Xbox and make $100 a day. And see all the niches, all the people that are trying to sell products and services understand that. So that's who they appeal to. And people think there's got to be a way, there's got to be a genie in a magic lamp somewhere that I can rub and it'll give me 3 wishes. And it just doesn't happen. The only place success comes before work is in the dictionary. And see, a lot of people don't mind working, and here's the big rub for me. I can tell what a person will do in the future based upon what they've done in the past. When I recruit somebody, all I'm trying to do is eliminate them as soon as I can. But have they ever worked before? Have they ever ran? Have they ever really went for a dream? Have they ever really dedicated themselves? Have they eliminated their entertainment time and really focused on listening to the right things, getting the right concepts programmed in their mind, taking that knowledge and implementing it in the marketplace? Because knowledge without action leads to self-delusion. So have they been able to do that? And if they've done that in the past, they'll do it again. And here's what I know: if they do it within the systems that we create, they will have progression every single week, every single month, and ultimately achieve whatever goals and dreams they have. A lot of people put that action, that determination, that attitude, that work ethic into the wrong companies at the wrong time in history, with the wrong systems, the wrong programs, and they've had limited, if any, success. And they don't want to take all this time away from their entertainment time and devote it to a business to hopefully be able to get free and live a dream, because they've done it before. They gave it everything they had and it didn't work out, and they're gun shy, and I don't blame them. I don't blame them. So what would I say to that person? Look at the success stories of our team. Look at the success stories of our team. And then ask yourself, if I apply the same type of commitment, work ethic, focus that I have in the past to this opportunity with this team, with this group of people, is there a high likelihood that I can achieve the same type of success they have achieved? And I think you'll come to the logical answer. And if you do, then we would love to work with you and have you as part of our team. Ain't no predatory MLM here. Yes, it exists. But I know I was sold on it when I was 20 years old. I live by, I know I can have anything in life that I want if I help enough other people get what they want. And I've proven that to myself. And at this point, it's just like nobody's really talking about this at the level that it needs to be talked about. So I just feel like it's my mission in life to share this type of stuff. And people say, well, Dale thinks he's got all the answers. He's an egomaniac, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to try to explain myself. My friends don't need an explanation, and my enemies aren't going to believe me anyway. That's the truth. That's the truth. If what I'm saying makes sense to you, awesome. Get more of it. If it doesn't, I sincerely wish you well.